In 1965, the Indo-Pakistani War shook South Asia. This wasn't just another war. It was brutal, personal, and most of all, mysterious. But what if I told you there are secrets, strange decisions, and unsolved mysteries still surrounding this war? Welcome to the channel. And today let's find out what really happened behind the scenes of this war. We all know the basic story of the 1965 war. How it began with the Kashmir dispute, how Pakistan launched Operation Gibraltar, this covert infiltration into Kashmir, and then mysterious failure when the locals turned against them and the infiltrators, how India got involved and it escalated into a full-scale war. We know how it ended with the UN-mandated ceasefire on September 22, 1965. But have you ever wondered why India agreed to the ceasefire? India was advancing toward Lahore. It seemed like they were unstoppable. So why did they suddenly agree to stop? Some say it was the superpowers, the USA and the USSR, who put pressure on India to end the war, but others claim there was a more veiled threat from another side, China. In the middle of the war, China issued a warning to India, saying that if India did not stop the war, China would intervene and that it would be disastrous for India. Remember, this is a time when India was already fighting Pakistan and was gaining ground. So why would they suddenly agree to a ceasefire? Was it because they feared a two-front war? Was it because of China's proximity to the border? Officially, India says it was to give peace a chance. But many believe it was also about avoiding a larger war. And that brings us to one of the biggest mysteries of the war, Squadron Leader Jain. He was an Indian Air Force pilot who vanished without a trace. His plane went down during a mission. He was seen parachuting out, but he was never found. Officially, he is still listed as missing in action, but there are rumors that he was actually captured and imprisoned in Pakistan. His family claims that the government has hidden his records and the truth. Then there's another story, the ghost tanks of Kemkeren. During the Battle of Asal Urta, India destroyed over 90 Pakistani tanks. But locals reported seeing strange sights and sounds on the battlefield, like the tanks moving on their own. Veterans have recounted eerie experiences on that battlefield, which is now known as Patan Nagar, the city of tanks. And finally, there's the Tashkent Agreement. In January 1966, India and Pakistan signed a peace treaty in Tashkent, USSR. But just hours after signing the treaty, Indian Prime Minister Lal Bahadur Shastri died suddenly. There was no official post-mortem in India. And while the cause of death was officially recorded as a heart attack, rumors persisted that he was poisoned. Some reports even mentioned mysterious marks found on his body. So who really won the war? India or Pakistan? They fought over Kashmir. They both claim victory. India had more territorial gains, but there were no celebrations. Historians say both sides paid a heavy price. These are just some of the unanswered questions and deep mysteries surrounding the 1965 war. What happened to the missing soldiers? What role did intelligence agencies like the CIA, KGB, and EC play? What secret files are still lying around gathering dust? What is still untold in public history? Some battles never end. They just move into the shadows of history. That's all for today. What did you think? What are your thoughts on the untold stories of the 1965 war? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you liked the video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more such hidden history. Thanks for watching. See you next time.